Howdy, Aaron. It's been a long few days. It's been busy for me, very, very busy. Way more busy than I had wanted it to be, but here we are, working on the castle again. The new job is tiring. 7 to 4 physical labor all throughout the day. Not used to it, and my body is... it hurts. But we'll make it through. We'll make it through. Yeah, even today, I spent all morning running around doing errands and stuff. 2 weeks and they'll die down. Yeah, I have new running shoes on the way. That'll hopefully help with the leg problems. But I just need to get used to actually moving my body, and that's just gonna take time. So, like, this is nowhere near as bad as my job at the plastic factory. That was rough. But this is still like way more than what I'm used to. But we're gonna chill out for a few hours and build some Lego. I can't be on for I'd say probably 3 hours is probably like my max for this, because I do have like a lot of other work that I need to do for the shirt store. So yeah, just a couple of hours of this and we'll see how far we can go. We do have I have work at 4, so I'm about 2 hours. I'm getting off the shower and get ready. Yeah, that's about when I'm going to be leaving as well. So we do have, if I can tilt it up and show you, we do have the base finished and most of the outer grounds done. So we're hoping to get a little bit more finished with that. Get started. I had to grab my my knife to open up these bags. Spent a lot of time with a woman last night. Uh-oh. How was it? She nice? You're pregnant? Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to hear. She's nice and funny. How'd you meet her? Is this a work lady, or did you find her on like Tinder or something? What page do we end off? I think like page 60 or something for the instructions. There, our page. It's 66. I saw her at the bar. She's a friend of a friend. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out like where I want this, where might this set up to be. So I can't really like go any further this way with this. Like push this up here like that, so you can can't even see it. It's too glossy. All right. I'm not. Well, I hope things work out for you, between you and her. Don't go into this expecting romance. Just start with the friendship and see what happens from there. Because if you get too crazy with it, then it's just gonna fall apart before it even starts, to be honest. Smaller piece and then 3 the larger piece. Exactly. Exactly. You have to be friends first. Hopping in to romance right away, never a good idea, in my experience at least. Okay. So, got these little pieces here that I need to put down. Like so. How's music should be a little bit louder than it was last time. Still not like overpoweringly loud. It's a new playlist that I'm already enjoying way more than the other playlist. Have I played Witchwood? No, I've never even heard of it. Is that a board game? If it was a video game, I probably would have heard about it, but I do not follow the board game sphere like at all. Cozy story-based craft game. Maybe I've heard of it by proxy, but no, it didn't catch a drift. You're close to beating it. Interesting. Story-based crafting game. There was a cozy story game called Spiritfarer. And that's sort of like a base building game, and it was very relaxing, very heartfelt. Even if I didn't really like some of the messaging that the game had, it was still really good. Witchwood. I will definitely take a look after we're done with the stream. So I think a little cozy, relaxing sort of, I just want to do something and relax for a couple of hours after work, I think would be nice. Last Epoch, I'm gonna call it Last Epic. Last Epic has been super fun. Lots of resource gathering, but not terrible. It's not. I'm not like super nonplussed about resource gathering. You know, I played Minecraft for a decade, played Conan Exiles. Fucking Warframe is a resource gathering game at its core. I've got to like really remember that I'm here for the camera. Alright, so we have to put these smooth side stuff along this edge right here to make it look pretty. Witchwood sounds like an interesting game, to be honest. Is it like I imagine it's fantasy. Oh, I see where this is supposed to go. I am kind of silly. Here we are. This piece goes over here. Here we are. Good. You play as a witch, helping a spirit collect souls by crafting magic items to the game and using them to complete tasks. That sounds like exactly what I imagine a game called Witchwood would be like. No combat, just story and exploration on a small scale. Alright. Alright. How expensive is it? Because I do still play the budget game. to 15, it's probably 20 then. I'll put it on my radar. Because I love those kinds of games. Maybe just sit and relax for a couple of hours. Just chilling out. 1. I need, these little boys and this guy. You're about 10 hours in and still maybe 2 to go if I don't rush. That's about the same size as Spiritfarer, and if you liked Witchwood, you would probably like Spiritfarer. Stepstone. So I need one of these big guys and one of these small guys. But long boy right here. So I'm making a sort of wall right now, I suppose. Maybe this is like the outer edge wall. Pretty sure this is a wall. It's the same color as the walls. So it's down like this. The long piece here. And the 2. And the 1. Yeah, I'm definitely making a wall. It's coming along like this. Hold it in like a better way. There we are. Look at that. I'm learning how to be on camera as we speak. Well, thanks for stopping by, Aaron. It's always a good time to, when I'm streaming, to have someone to talk to. Except if I'm talking to an empty room, and that is so demoralizing. Alright, so on this end piece, don't work till 4, so love being here. Yeah. And I'll be heading off around that time too. So I do still need to take a shower for work tomorrow. And I have a couple of hours of mock-up creation for the store. I'm working on Mother's Day shirts right now. And I think they're turning out pretty nice. I don't even know if my microphone was picking up the sound of my guts squirming. It is not a very pleasant sensation. I don't know why I'm having such big issues today. That's another thing I need to do that I forgot to do before starting the stream, so I need to send a message to my doctor. Asking if there's like a medication that I can try. So we've got probably the finished wall right here. It looks really nice. And then this goes right in right here. that amazing Lego wall. An actual feat of engineering right here. Perfect. There's quite a lot here. Need the steel ingot. I need 2 buttons. I don't even know what these call these. These aren't buttons. Need a flat top. I've got the big guy. I need 4 double bops. There's a double bop. I guess I'll call them bops. I don't know what they're actually called. I don't know what they're supposed to be called. This is a double bop. This is now colloquially known as a double bop. And I suppose this would be considered a single bop. And this is what I'm calling an ingot. My hands are like perfect. I should be a hand model. Alright, so take the big piece like this. Ingot goes on one end. Like so. And the double bops. Go like this. And then the other pair of double bops go on like so. And then the flats. Oh, we made some stairs! We made some stairs, look at that. I was wondering what that was. And then this goes right into this dark hole. These single guys go right here. Maybe. Here we are. Perfect. So for this smooth top, I'm actually going to call it a sidewalk piece. I don't know if I needed these to be on the middle or not, because the picture doesn't say. I'm going to go through the other pictures and it looks like they should be in the middle. So I'm going to put them in the middle. Like this. I'll get the 2 triangles, which they need to go on like so. So I've got this little like square rectangle. Small sidewalk. And a grapple. I need 2 grapples actually. Never show these hands. Or grips. I like hands. But yeah, the job is physically taxing, but mentally it is perfectly fine. I wish I could listen to music while working, or podcasts or anything like that, but Being stuck in my own head is fine. I'm used to being stuck in my own head. So we got the big piece here. Sidewalk goes like that. And the hands go on the corners. And this guy, I don't know what this is. It's like a handrail or something. Like some weird looking like serpents. The job isn't too bad. If it was too bad, I would be leaving quick. But I think I can handle it. Once I can figure out why my body is so bad. I got this thing, which is weird. And then this goes right on that, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I actually have no idea. Let me see where it goes. Yeah, it is a handrail. It goes right there. I assume it's a handrail. So now I need this flat top. Goes right there. Easy peasy. More stairs, and I need knock all these sides out right now. Thankfully tomorrow's trash day, so all this plastic bags and stuff go away. They're putting more bushes down. Perfect. We're almost halfway done. There's 200 pages in this book and we're on page 83. So we are getting there. Excuse me. So, this piece. Yeah, they are massive. I was working the Lego section yesterday. At one moment I was like, man, like I want to have all of these. It's a bunch of Lego Star Wars. So we had like a life-size replica like Commander Cody's and Captain Rex's helmets. like the big AT-RB Walker or something like that, like the big beetle looking thing. Had a bunch of like spaceships. Like, oh man, I just want all of them. If I like tilt the camera up just a little bit, if I can. No. No, like I was like try to find like a less awkward position for me to actually put these things together, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. So you're just gonna have to be stuck with this. Little piece like this that goes cattywampus. This corner right here. Legos are not meant to turn at 45 degrees. This is unnatural. This goes against the natural order of the world. It's working. There's a ping that I did not does not matter to me. 3 ingots. And speaking of beetles, there's no, I guess this looks more like a car piece. Look at this thing. If my camera will adjust, it does not, but it looks like a car. So that's what we're working with. So these 2 long lights go on top of each other. Got 2 ingots going on like this. This piece right here. 3rd ingot goes on top. Oh, look at that. Hello. It's already been 4 months, Zodi? Dang. Time flies, huh? So this... I think this has to go here. This, there we go. I hope that's in the correct spot, but we'll see. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a roof. Or the top of a roof somewhere. Or it is a door frame. So it's going right here, it looks like. How you doing, Zodi? Yeah, alright, that looks good. That's where it should be. You are existing. Isn't that the mood? surviving bit, which I believe is the last of them. No, it's not. So I got one extra. Maybe it's a spare. Okay. So got this big guy, and it seems like we're doing much the same as before. We're making an uneven terraced roof. Kind of running up story stuff for the adventure thing and doing like 6 other things, you know, basic everyday Zoe shit. Yep. I am very quickly realizing that I had a very, very easy life. Despite the tragedy of my illness. Does the headpat work? Does it work? It doesn't work. Thank you for that, Pat. But yeah, I was running around for like 3 or 4 hours this morning. Now I'm doing this for a couple of hours before I go back to working on things. There is no rest for the wicked, they say. Got some Mother's Day shirts in the works for my store. Had some medical stuff that I had to pick up. A CD on my scoliosis x-rays I had done on Monday. And I had to go pick up a package from the post office, which is a gift from a friend that is a little necklace of the sun. If you could have seen that, I'm wearing it, so I don't want to like show my face. But Jay just gave you a brilliant NPC name which you needed. All right. Are you going to share or? It's Thomas Foolery. Oh my goodness. I hate it. I hate it. We're building a wall, it looks like now. Like an angled wall. So we've got, this is the wrong piece. We need this piece. It's a good thing I could see. It's like this. Yes, that's okay. I need to update my my items. Some of them are like on my head, some of them are not. And they're all like really laggy. I don't know how to fix that lag. It's very unfortunate. Let's run a combat thing tonight? Yeah, go for it. I'll be going to bed way too early, so I will have to miss it, but I'm sure it will be a blast. That's going to be one of the things that I will miss most, is being able to be social as much as I wanted to. I did update the combat sheet based on the suggestions that we got in the last session. So all of the things that we talked about has been implemented. So, and if there are more suggestions, then definitely post them. But as of right now, I don't think there needs to be any updates. So we're putting a hinged door down, which is interesting. I've already updated it. And if you come across any other suggestions or necessary implementations, post it and I will get to it when I can. And I think everyone has access to edit that sheet. So like I'm not too I'm not critical for that function to work. What even is this? It's like so weird. Like weird. The weirdest contraption I've ever seen. That's what I got so far. It's weird. I don't know. Little hinge right here. I like these hinges. They feel really good to mess with. Okay, so long piece goes on top of short piece. The center. No, it doesn't. Shit. Emergency. Just to figure out. I have to learn how to use these. Learn how to use this anti. Oh, that was easy enough. Just almost like broke my finger. Okay, so long piece does not go center, short piece. So I need space to put the L right here. I got this. And then this goes right here. I wonder how they make these sets. Like, is it AI or does like someone go in and piece it together individually? And they just figure out how to do it as efficiently as possible. So that sounds like an absolute fucking nightmare. They have master builders that just do it. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. Alright, so I've got this bit of wall done. And then it's dirt. Once they've figured out what kind of sets are the right ones, they'll build those ideas using existing pieces, and sometimes design new Lego pieces when necessary. We do lots of testing to make sure the sets are fun to build and play with and can stay together when they're flying or driving around. That makes my brain hurt, because it's how you end up with the frog tree. Yeah, I suppose. And if you're a master builder, then you're a master at ingenuity and improvisation, I suppose. But like, who even thinks to come up with a piece like this, where it's like a hinged wall? Like, this is an unhinged contraption. Like, who thought of this? They probably have actual like architecture degrees at this point. Yeah, it's just like a goddamn... Maybe that's what it'll be when I grow up. As if I'm not already grown up. Be a Lego master builder. Imagine growing up couldn't be me. Alright, the final 3 ingots. But that's the main reason why I applied to jobs and got an actual full-time position, because I do need to step out of my infantilizing world. Like my current life is childish and no responsibility and lacking meaning. And I'm not saying that stocking at Walmart is going to give me meaning, but it is giving me responsibility, which is a form of meaning, I suppose. It is purpose. Even if the purpose isn't like super fulfilling, I do need that. Plus the money's nice. It helps build discipline, which is greatly needed. An employee discount for new Lego sets. Exactly. I have to work for 90 days for that to happen, though. Yeah, thanks for showing up, Aaron. Have a good day. I have to wait for 90 days to get the employee discount card. This should just slot right in right here. Once the here we are. There we go. This is like the sits free. Not really free because it's bounded by the bushes and stuff, but yeah, that looks good. The biggest issue I have right now is my body. because I'm still not good. And I'm terrified that I won't be able to sustain myself on the sub 1,000 calorie diet I'm currently forced to have while working a 9 to 7 to 4 job. I would hate to have to leave the job because of my body can't handle it, but how's that been going? Well, my diet has gotten worse since starting because I can't really sit and eat whenever I want. Plus, I can't really, like, when I can sit and eat, I can't really, like, eat beyond my own comfort because I do have, like, obligations, and I can't just, like, go in the bathroom for, like, 20 minutes at a time. So when I can eat, it's less than what I'm used to, and I'm eating less often than I'm used to. So both of those combined means I'm getting less than 1,000 calories, I would say. Including 2 of these Ensure Pluses, which is 350 calories. So these drinks are the majority of my calorie intake, which is probably not good for my body, but nothing happening has been good for my body. So this is what it is, and after I'm done with the stream, I will be messaging my doctor to ask what else can I do between now and when I see him next, which is in June. Because I will not be able to survive a full-time job while living like this. And I would rather not have to quit the job. Yeah, I've considered that. The reason why I went with like a stocking position, first and foremost, is because I need to move my body. And I was hoping that moving my body would do something for my my guts. Where like extra physical exercise would force them to work and not be a problem. But we'll see. It's only been a couple days. This is like a long-term worry, and I will be working at Walmart up until the point where it's unsustainable. Like if I lose, I'd say more than like 10 pounds, then I will have to probably call it quits. But I'm still working with Jupes in the boat stuff. So if worse comes to worse and I have to quit Walmart, I still have a little bit of income. But you know how it is. Having to quit a job because you just can't do it makes me feel like an absolute failure of a human being. So I'd rather not quit, especially so quickly too. Because I was in such a bad 100% not interested in IT support. It depends. Because I'm very socially anxious, and being a it's not the fact that like I care what the company thinks, I care what my parents think. And I care what like it says about me that if I quit a job within a couple weeks. Yeah, I don't care about bulking up, Zodi. I just care about being stronger. Like, I generally don't care about how I look physically, but barely being able to lift a jug of milk does a number on my self-esteem. Like, getting the job at Walmart, I don't know how personal this is going to be, and I don't know if I'm going to start crying or not, but getting the job and going to my first day was the first time I've ever heard my dad say, "I'm proud of you." so I don't want to throw that away. I don't know why that hit me so much. And I'm sure he'd be proud of me no matter what, because I've gone through fucking hell in the past few years. But I would very much like to be over this hurdle. Yeah. So I'm very, like, I don't give a shit what Walmart thinks about me, but my dad's approval is the world, and I don't want to throw it away because I'm sore when I get home from work. That's a failure to me. I don't want to be a failure. That is my second therapy session today. Yeah. If I had let the situation dictate my life, I would have killed myself years ago. But I constantly fight against my fate. We have a nice little roof right here. And that is the one thing that I am proud of myself for. Gotta bring the emotional down, because I am tearing up. I also need the money for my my shirt store, because that's, while it's not a big expense, if having zero income is anything, is a big expense. Where the fuck is this? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, I have a shirt store. You want an M shirt? I can make an M shirt. You'll have to tell me what exactly you want on it. But I'm not going to be... I'm currently working on Mother's Day designs. I'm actually not sure what the legality is of a non-trademarked Final Fantasy character, because they can't trademark a custom character, but it's still like their game. We may have to wait for the 7.0 graphics update, so we can get the better, like, limbo rings and stuff. But I will definitely keep. It would be. But once I'm finished with my... Hi, Snappy Plastic Boy. Howdy, Carl. How's it going? You just missed like the most vulnerable moment I've ever had on stream. It's very unfortunate you barely missed it, so that you can't make fun of me later for crying. Fuck! So you waited to say hi, even though you were here the entire time listening to me talk to my father. How dare you? Yeah, no, so I don't give a shit about Walmart. Going back to that, like, to my father, no, it was the company doesn't matter to me, like, at all. Oh, I only need one of these. Okay, it came in at the end, I guess. Yeah, so the gist, I need to find books to people tonight. I wish I could be there. The gist of it is getting the job at Walmart is the first time I've ever heard my dad say I'm proud of you, and I don't want to quit the job at Walmart because of that. Not because I care about what Walmart thinks, but because I care what my dad thinks. And the job itself isn't bad. Starts at 7 p.m. Oh, then I'll actually be able to show up. Yeah. But he grew up in an era where your job dictates your worth. So I can't really fault him for his mindset. Yeah. And I'm just repeating it so that you have context. Like, I agree with everyone, with what everyone has said. I'm trying very hard not to use my illness as a crutch, because I used it as a crutch for a while. But no more. I technically have my own business. I'm working technically 3 other jobs besides that business, this stream being one of them. Even though this job is my least paying one, that's still considered a job. I do have to declare it on my tax form, so I'm gonna consider it a job. I think the medically frail assignment that I got from the state government, I think would probably be my biggest crutch that I would ever use, just so I would like get out of lifting heavy shit at work. I just think that's so funny. Like, that was an unprompted letter. The Lego set is tax deductible. It is not, because it was a gift. I did not buy it. But that is a good point. That is a good point. I worked the Lego aisle yesterday, and I was like, man, I want all of these like Star Wars Legos. So maybe after we're done here, I'll be getting a Clone Wars, like a big Beetle Walker. I think it's RT or something. It's one of the really big boys. Looks like a beetle. It's like 1,000, 1,100 pieces, I want to say. So that'd be a good afternoon. Paint Legion minis on stream for deduction. Yes, I was already planning on doing that even without the tax deduction. I just need to get a list. Now Chase knows a lot of people too, but the big thing for IT, and I'm just now like at this moment realizing why I'm so hesitant to go back into IT is because the boss I had at my first IT job made me feel so completely incompetent and stupid. Dude, I would love to paint your minis. It made me feel so incompetent and stupid that I just didn't want to do anything with my brain ever again. And if we're still continuing the therapy session we're having, might as well dig into that a little bit. Yeah, that guy was a fucking awful human being. But like that I think is why I'm so scared to talk to people in a professional setting, because he made me feel like a worthless piece of shit. Cry together. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Like I'm pretty okay with opening up about a lot of this stuff. But yeah. So when Chase has offered me multiple IT jobs and I've said no to all of them because I'm terrified of being incompetent. And it's not like I'm not interested in being IT, it's just that I'm scared to be IT. If that makes sense. Like I'm always scared that I don't know enough. That I'm going to mess up and look like an idiot. And I don't really know how to reconcile that. Because I'm used to being the smart one. Just need to make sure there's nothing over there. No one knows anything. That's what's Google. What's good. Yeah, I suppose. And honestly, working at Walmart, because even though I'm stalking, people still do come up to me and ask me where things are, and I have no fucking clue where everything is in that store. But I have a little app on my phone that's like, hey Sam, where's this? And then I just go take them. Say you'll find out. Yes. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That shows initiative. Yeah, no, and so it was on Tuesday, you'll learn how to find things better. If I just know where the department is, then it's pretty easy for me to know where things should be. As long as you want to learn, you'll do great. And I do like to learn. I love learning. It's just gotta get over that hurdle of the fear of incompetence. And I should really talk to my therapist about that and not about my eating habits. What's the wrong piece? I should write it down, because I will definitely forget, because today was my appointment with her. And I don't see her again for another month. Do I have everything? I do not have everything. I do have her phone number. Looking incompetent? Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm scared of looking incompetent. Like, if I'm hired on as an IT professional and I don't know how to IT, that looks really bad on me. Fucking love this hat. General fear for a lot of people? Yeah. That's very completely understandable, because I know when the study did on like what people fear the most, Yeah, that is a good call, Zodi. The study that I saw that people fear the most is like people are more afraid of public speaking than of death, and that says a lot about the fear of humanity. The difference is acknowledging you don't know something instead of pretending you do. I think pretending you do know something is your fear manifesting itself in your actions. So you can still be afraid of looking stupid and still be able to say you don't know. But if you're so scared that you have to lie about knowing something, that means the fear is absolutely massive. And I don't think I've ever lied about knowing something. I probably have, but I just don't remember off the top of my head. Comfortable with not knowing stuff. I am comfortable with not knowing stuff. I'm uncomfortable with the insinuation that I'm an IT expert if I am an IT professional. Well, it's public speaking and like talking online are completely separate things, and I agree wholeheartedly that I would never be able to be a public speaker, like face to face in an auditorium. But like going over the combat system that we did, like with 15 people in the call, that was no big issue. That is true, both of you. You're right. I've spent 18 years being told I was smarter than everyone, and now I realize, yeah, that was actually like the biggest thing that like absolutely crushed me going into college, was realizing that I was the biggest fish in a very, very small pond, and the wider world outside is a massive ocean. And so like my entire self-esteem and my identity revolved around me being a smart kid. Everyone going out of Excel hit the same reality. Yes. I'm probably still significantly smarter than most people I'll ever interact with, even if you get into IT. Yeah. Most of my D&D group works in IT to some extent. I'm the smartest of the bunch, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure they understand that. Like, they wouldn't be super upset with me saying that. I'm skipping this section. What? I need 2 ingots. But yeah, that was... You know, you spend all day at school, and like your only source of progress or any sort of like mark of competency is the grade that you get. And I was I want to say I was top 10 of my class without studying whatsoever for any test I took. So that was like my badge of honor. It's like, I'm so incredibly naturally smart that I don't have to work. And then I get into college and I don't know how to work, and that fucking crushed me. So I'm really, I may be like a double-bladed sword that I didn't go to Purdue for AI development, because that was my original plan, and then I had a schizophrenic meltdown like right out of high school. And so I didn't go to Purdue. Which ended up being a good thing, because I got super sick, and that would have absolutely ruined me if I had gotten sick outside of the house. So I would, if I didn't get super sick, if I wasn't schizophrenic, then I would be like the Sam Altman, sort of like Lex Fried, sort of AI. I'd be an AI engineer at this point. You don't think so? Whoever's doing the AI stuff, I would be up there with them. Because that's what I was originally going to go to college for. But here I am, with a 2-year degree in IT that I don't use, working at Walmart. While I build Legos on stream, talking about my daddy issues. Is a 3-time college dropout for college? Yeah, no, like I agree. College is only necessary if you're going for like a medical degree or law school. Level 10 artistic. Hey, I'm autistic. You can say the word. I'm pretty sure we're both autistic. I'm like level 4 or 5. I think I love the level system for the autism spectrum. That is fantastic. In the ETF group, Carl, I think the only person who doesn't have like an abundance of autistic tendencies is Kaylor. Yeah. Yeah, Kaylor is the only one who's not autistic in the group. But we are all to varying degrees. Because some of us are more than others. Like Taylor, he's I think he's pretty high up there. I think Jupes, but is neurodivergent in some way. What? Yeah, we have. I think I'm the only one who's officially diagnosed, but it's pretty easy. Like if you know the selection criteria, it's pretty easy to tell. From a social aspect, I think he's the most socially sane out of all of us. Oh, that is true. You would know him way better than me. But you also have to realize that may just be only kid syndrome. You're raising 2 of them? Yeah. If you'll allow me a moment to get conspiratorial, I don't think a lot of the kids who have diagnosed, I wouldn't say not even a majority, just like a pretty sizable percentage of kids with like autism and ADHD diagnoses, I don't think are actually. Have I missed like a whole fucking section? Like what's going on here? No. I'm so confused. Oh, okay, no, I understand now. I understand. Okay. Normal is the defect. I think it's a product of the schooling system where like a boy with ADHD, a diagnosis of ADHD is just a boy. Like he just wants to go out and play and like be rambunctious, and he's not meant to be sitting in a classroom for 7 hours a day. I think that's the main issue. Is like a boy doesn't want to be sitting in the classroom, and he's like high energy and rambunctious, and so he gets an ADHD diagnosis and he gets medicated. So I'm not saying that like ADHD doesn't exist, but I think it's overdiagnosed. Same with autism. because I think it's easier for doctors to say he has ADHD and medicate him rather than the school system change to be not a factory. And everyone, neurodivergent is such a, and we're going back to the crutches, it's such a crutch in my mind. Like, people use, it's overly diagnosed and also not, I don't know. I'm not an expert, so everything I say, take it with a grain of salt. This is just what I think. Like, I was a good student, and so like, I never caused problems. And because of that, no one really looked at me. Yes, I agree. I was one of those people who fell between the cracks because I didn't get diagnosed with autism until I was like 20 years old. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with both those statements. Some completely normal, perfectly normal kids are getting diagnosed. People like me who aren't normal. Yeah, so like, I think late diagnoses are more accurate than early diagnoses. But a late diagnosis is just a nightmare to deal with because, you know, I was out of high school when I realized I was autistic, and so I had to figure everything out on my own. I didn't have any support, and I just had to learn everything on my own, like coping mechanisms and why I am and how to, like, quote unquote mask it. And I think I'm doing a good job with especially with the streaming thing, where it's like it's pretty easy to see that I am much different than I was in high school, where I was pretty yes, yeah, we are starting to see like the neuroscience sort of revolution, I think, where more and more secrets are being unlocked. But I would say me in high school, this is only for Zodi to understand the reference, is a lot like M. We're completely emotionally dead, no facial expression, kind of don't really care what people think, and just kind of just exist in my own little sphere. And I didn't realize that was like me being autistic. I thought I was just a shy kid. Yeah, so M was kind of loosely based off of who I was in high school. Slightly like notched up because it is a fictional character and that. So like the original M, before I changed her yesterday, is autistic. I just say that she does have autism. Well, she did have autism, but I didn't want it to be like a core of her personality that she is autistic. So I just never mentioned it because I think that's just, it's cheap uniqueness to say I have like a neurological problem. Yeah. Because I'm not a big fan of like diversity for diversity's sake, so having like it's like kind of like pushing, but it isn't who you are. Yeah, exactly. It's like saying the character is autistic shouldn't mean anything, really. Like, it's not like a big like, oh, look at me, I'm so tolerant and I love diversity and woo. Was it accessibility? But like, yeah, like I'm not a big fan of that sort of like pandering. Yeah, it's just a flavor, and I've never mentioned it once to people because I don't want it to be like, oh, I've made like an autistic character. It's the same sort of situation of like trying to make a transgender character, where it's like, to me, it feels kind of unnecessary to make that a highlight of the character. Like a character's is that a physical trait? I don't think I can actually go down that road. That's getting too much into the weeds. A character shouldn't be determined by like 2 or 3 traits. Same as a person. Because the characters are supposed to be people. I think that's the best way for me to put it. Like if I can figure out your entire personality in a single conversation, then I think you have a boring character. I've never watched the new Wednesday, so I couldn't tell you, Zodi. I do not have Netflix. Have I seen the movies? I have not. But it is Thursday. You're right. I have Thursdays off. Thursdays and Mondays. Which is nice, because I get 2 days on, and then a day off, and then 2 days off. And then a day off. So I'm not like working myself to death. I'll send you a snippet so you can see and compare. Okay. What it is. Because when I worked at the plastic factory, I was 5 days on, 2 days off, and I think I survived 2 weeks before my body just gave up on me. I would definitely still not be there, even if it was like the 4-day week. But I actually almost died at that place, and I do not want that ever again. My mom got me a couple boxes of Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies for my birthday, and we stuck them in the freezer, and they're so fucking good when they're frozen. I have never had frozen Thin Mints before, but they are like it's actual ambrosia. It is the food of the gods, and I wish I had some tagalongs. You'll get the s'mores ones and do the same. They have a s'more cookie? Oh, I think I've had s'more cookies. You ate an entire box in one night. Uh-oh. There goes your diet. I imagine a lot of Girl Scout cookies frozen are just divine. So next time I see them, maybe I will buy. I'm gonna get the peanut butter ones too. I think those would be fantastic frozen. Maybe I should be doing this on camera. Buy 2 of each box every year because it's for a good cause, right? Right, totally. And you could also, I think you can buy them online too now since the pandemic. The rest lasts until the next purchase. Champion. They may have gotten rid of that, but I do know that they were doing online selling for a while because of the pandemic. The Samoa Caramel Delights. I haven't had. I always get the peanut butter and the Thin Mints, but the others I don't think I've had. You can buy mine online through Bodies.org. Yo, send me that link. I might be in the market to buy one of every single box they have, because I do want to try them. Yeah, the Girl Scouts have a fucking lock on the cookie market. Like, everyone knows what a Thin Mint and a tag along is. Every single person in the United States. They are masters of marketing, especially using little kids to sell them. Like, who would say no to a child? It's only once a year for a month. It's better than the McRib. Like, I've never had a McRib, but you can. I know for sure I've had a box of Girl Scout cookies every year. I actually think the McRib looks pretty gross. But I think most fast food looks gross now that I've not had it for a couple years. Brownie style cookie with a bit of salted caramel. Is that the caramel delight that Plinsu was talking about? That sounds really good. Fuck. Oh, they suck? They aren't good. Why do I have so many? So many Discord notifications. Caramel delights are ring-shaped, coconut covered, and delight chocolate drizzle. Okay. Alright, well, I will get raspberry cookies that make that sells out almost instantly. Oh, I love raspberries. I've got some raspberries in the fridge right now. They are an absolute delight. So I've got this thing. I don't know what it is yet. I think it's some sort of roof. But we're plugging along. I have a box of Esther Price chocolates that I've been going through. So I got my dad a box of like really fancy chocolates from New York for Christmas because he loves little snacks, and we shared a piece every night after supper as like it's like a dessert thing. So I've been doing that with the Esther Price chocolate box I got from my aunt, and it's been nice. It's like my little what the hell? It's like a little ritual my dad and I have. It's kind of like our bonding time is over food. It's funny. once they start shipping boxes to the troops. Well, you can probably buy them. So what you do there is you buy a whole bunch of them. You buy a whole bunch of them, you hold on to them until they're no longer being sold by the Girl Scout cookies, and then you sell them to the soldiers from the barrack. You can like easily like triple your profits from them. Like you get a box for like what, $10, and then you could sell each individual cookie for like 50 cents. That's how you make your money. That is pure profit. Oh, so you get them for free. That's okay. So my plan's in shambles, absolutely ruined. Is this supposed to? What? I think it's supposed to overhang a little bit. Okay. Now we're starting to get a little roof going on. I'm confused. Each do each starts here. Okay, I'm less confused now. Okay. I feel like you're getting small in the Girl Scouts this year. I don't know the process of that. I've never been a girl. I don't have a child of my own. Here we are. What is wrong? Fuck. There we are. That's good. Do you have other updates to it, or you're just trying to copy paste what I've written down? I'm working on it with a bunch of small stuff right now. Just copy paste yours, yeah. Alright, so a little piece right there. Next to the big roof. Like so. This. This piece goes like this. Trying to find a good spot to do this where you can see what's going on, where I can see what's going on, and where my arms aren't covering the camera for my face tracking is a little bit rough. It's a little bit rough. So this should fit in like this. Oh my god, look at it. Like so good. I also have a little metal cutout thing of the Queen Anne's Revenge ship that I was working on. This doesn't seem right. I've messed up somewhere. I know where I messed up. So this piece needs to overhang a little bit, I think. Undo a couple bits, no worries, no big deal. So this shit. See if this is even any better. This is already looking a little bit better. No, this is also wrong. What the fuck? Yeah, I have to completely restart the step. Okay. So this does have to overhang a little bit, but not or is it overhanging? Okay, that looks good. And we've got 3 pieces here that overhang. I've lost a piece, hang on. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Okay. That's overhanging. And I put these down so that they're overhanging a little bit. Okay. Alright, I'm getting it. I think anyway. And so these pieces don't hit. What the hell? How have I messed this up so badly that none of these are fitting? Okay, so these do overhang a little bit. Actually, let me start from this side. See if that changes anything. Ah! Here's the problem. Here's the problem. This piece is on the wrong way. Just need to figure out how to get it the fuck off. We figured it out. We are a master Lego builder. All right. Now everything should fit. All right. So a little overhang here. There we go. Troubleshooting. We figured it out. And now, if all is good, this should sit perfectly like that. Yes. Yes, that was the issue. That was the issue. Alright, so now this goes right here. This will go right there. Just kidding, it's on the wrong way. Goes like that. This will go. There we are. That looks better. That looks so much better. Everything is all flush and neat and tidy. That took way too long. So do you hear? I'm looking at your message in the suggestions. I can clarify this. If you are here. Alright, so if no healer is present for a given event, so if no one has signed up to be a healer, which means that they don't get heals, I don't want that to be like the end of the session, because people need healing, so each party member will be able to use the heal action, but only on themselves. And each party member gets 3 of those, with no way to replenish them. Yes. Yeah, it's like, it's potions. That's a good way to think about it. Now this goes in here, if I can slug it in and sit it down. Perfect. Chase, if you're around. Or Carl. Whichever one. I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna face my fear. I want to see if I can find like a low level or low stress IT position somewhere to like see what I can find, see what the pay is like and all that sort of stuff. Just in case the Walmart gig doesn't work and I have to quit for like physical health reasons, I at least have a backup. Or a backup path, I should say. You know anyone currently hiring? Got it. Mostly I need to know like qualifications. Because I did have an A+ certification, but I'm pretty sure it's not a lifetime. I'll have to get recertified. It is not lifetime. Yeah, then mine has probably expired. I got it like 5 years ago. Yeah, then it's... Maybe I got it in 2018, I don't remember. Alright, we're on the back 7 out of 17. There's something I could do at home if the Walmart stuff doesn't work out. An at-home position I think would be nice. So one of these square, or these. Start looking while you're working doesn't hurt. Exactly. And I could probably get Walmart to pay for like certification courses that I may have to do, which would just be another thing on my plate that I have to worry about. They do. Well, they pay for college education. I can't imagine they wouldn't pay for certifications. And just like that, the floorboards are gone. So they look nice. We're building it up. This step requires a lot of pieces, good lord. We thought this would be a good idea for a single step. Why are all the pieces in different bags? I think I'm going to end it soon. Once I'm done with this bag, this will be my last bag for the stream. Because my back is starting to hurt a little bit. And I do have a lot of work left to do. Look at this absolute fucking nightmare of a mess. Look at this thing. Look at all that junk there that I have to get sort through. Ah. Nightmare. I love Legos. I also love water. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Alright. So I thought your line was don't drown, which is kind of the opposite. A lot of water themes. Four. Okay. So I need 3 smooth 2s. That is a fucking nightmare of a mess. Why did I think that was a good idea? 11 single bops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uno mas. Hello? There it is. 11. Like the ultimate goal right now is oh man. Oh, I didn't even get all the pieces. 1 need. I have those 5 pieces. I need a smooth triangle. What is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal, I think it would be pretty nice if I could make this something worth pursuing, streaming in general, and not just like Lego building, but I enjoy this atmosphere. I enjoy just sitting and chatting and having those heartfelt conversations that we had earlier. That just like, it's so nice, I guess is the best way to put it, because it's not like exhilarating, it's not really refreshing, but it just feels good to have that sort of conversation or just chat about life. I think if I can get into a position where I can just make money off of this sort of atmosphere, then I would be very happy. But that's not... not quite sure how exactly to do that. So I just have to get lucky. I am, or I should say, Sabin, my artist friend, is working on a custom model for me. So that is another way for me to make myself more unique, because there are other people who use this model. This is just a model that we found on Twitter for free. And I would very much like to not be known as the cat girl. The cat girl streamer. Because that market is already like super saturated. And I like the cozy sort of relaxing vibes that I have that almost... I don't want to compare myself to Bob Ross, because those are some mighty shoes to fill. But the sort of relaxing but also sort of motivational sort of style, like, I love that, and I want to capture it, and I want to imitate it. Chill vibe with inspiration. Yeah, like hell, if I could live through what I've lived through and still come out swinging and like trying to do something with my life, then anyone can. And I want to like send that vibe out into the universe so for as many people to see as possible. And hello, Luca. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? What would you say? Is that like God saying something to me, where like I'm talking about wanting to spread this sort of vibe to the world, and I suddenly get a new follower? Like, what sort of takeaway should I get from that? If there ever was a sign, indeed. Hello, Luca. How's it going? We're chilling out, doing some Lego building, taking it nice and easy. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, that's kind of my plans. It took me a long time to sort of solidify what I wanted to do with this channel and with my quote-unquote online presence. And I've bounced around from like more like video gamey stuff to like actual like motivational pep talks that didn't really go through very well. And then I'm just sort of like, I'm here now. I've sort of landed on this sort of vibe, and this is the vibe that I can maintain the most. Did I miss a spot, or did I put somewhere that I shouldn't have? I've already put it down. What? I'm so confused. Okay. So I have... You want to buy Legos, but it's so expensive? Yes. Thankfully, I got this one as a gift. I have an extra. Did I just have an extra? I guess I must have miscounted. Thankfully, I got this one as a gift, so I am very happy to put it together in my free time. Oh no, my VTube crashed. My entire phone just caved in on itself. What the fuck? When did this happen? There we go. A quick recalibration. Alright. Sleepy cat girl. Ah. Did I do everything on this? I did. Okay. Next page. Page 94. Oh, I have an actual text message. Hopefully that is not anything important. This is my dad asking me. Alright. Was it chill lo-fi, but uplifting. That's a good word. Like I don't want to be like those motivational videos on YouTube where it's like, yeah, just get out there and work harder and make your dream a reality and all this sort of stuff. That's not really me. But I do want people to feel good about themselves. So, make your dream a reality is possible. But, you know, just have fun doing it. I think a lot of people, like, miss that part on life. Where life is meant to be enjoyed rather than, there's like two big spectrums. It's excellence every day. It's not that hard, just do it. Yeah. Fuck motivation. All you need is discipline. Get at it. Stay hard. But no, people often I know you are. People often fall into either a life of boredom and complacency that does not bring fulfillment at all to themselves, or they are stuck in a constant, that's a good way to put this, mental masturbation, I think is a good way to put it, where all they think about is self-improvement and like how to get better and how to exploit the world around them. And neither one of those mindsets is very healthy. So I think a solid middle ground where you can find happiness but still strive for excellence. No, excuse me. I think is a good sort of middle ground. Yeah, how dare you ruin my vibes in my Christian stream. What is my favorite LEGO theme? Honestly, I really like Star Wars. The Star Wars Legos is fine. It is like really good, but I haven't had a Star Wars Lego set in like 15 years. This like Japanese aesthetic sort of theme is nice. I have the bonsai tree that I did a few months back, and I'm doing a Himeji Castle right now. I really enjoy that theme. So I'm going to say Japanese aesthetic, but not like weeb sort of thing. I guess maybe it is weebish. I don't know. Is it really my call to say if I'm a weeb or not? If someone is comfy in a spot, then cool, live your life, but you can't complain about wanting to do more, then do nothing to change the situation. Exactly. Exactly. And that's a reality that most people don't really think about. Like, most people go through their life without ever really being awake. I've noticed, like, they just like, get up, they go to work, they do their job, they go home and watch TV, and that's their life. And that's the life of my parents, and it's a good life for them. Like, they seem happy enough. Like, they go out and, like, well, mom goes out to visit her friends, my dad just stays home and sleep. I think my dad is very miserable in his life. But my mom's content with hers. It's not a life of excellence, but she does well for herself. So there's really nothing to complain about for her life, but I want something greater than that. Because that is the humdrum of everyday life that doesn't appeal to me. It's the permanent 9 to 5 until I die. So I have my fingers in a lot of pies right now, hoping to find something more exhilarating. Came back to this depressing bullshit. Sorry. So that's why I have my finger in so many different pies right now, trying to like find something that sticks. Because I don't want to go to an office every day for 40 years. Like, if I could make the streaming work, I think being a streamer would be super fun, even if it's not long-term viable. It would give me a lot of, one, connections, and soft skills, and a lot of hard skills. A lot of people don't realize just how much effort goes into like being a really good VTuber. Like one with like actual connections and plans and stuff like that. Like what I'm doing, it's pretty low effort. I will admit. Some people go super fucking hard on it, but I'm not in a position to be able to do that yet. So I'm taking it easy for now. Please don't tell me everything is broken now. Give me a second. Oh man. That is the wrong animations. Hotkeys. Numpad 2 should still be working. It is on. There we are. Just one of those things. Another big thing as to why like I'm not really growing too much is because I have. Let me sit back and think about this. I'm gonna have a lot to read. I can imagine. My Discord has been blowing up all day, and it's not just from you. The thing is, I'm not marketing myself. I'm not advertising myself, and that's what you need to do to grow on these platforms. One, I don't really know how to do that, and two, I don't think I deserve to be like popular or famous. Famous is not the right big word. Rating doesn't really work. especially with like if I have like 5 viewers, then it's like, oh okay, so it's just some random person with no one. That's how I start building connections. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't deserve shit. That's why I should take it from life. I will rip it from its cold, dead, uncaring hands, and I will carve my name into the annals of history. Fuck what I deserve. That's what I want. I will be a warlord. I don't deserve to be famous. All the more reason to become famous. You're here for it. Don't know anybody, but to try it anyway. Yeah, so it's one of those things where like I can't. This is actually a good way to wrap my head around it. Where even if it's not in my hands to decide if I deserve to be famous or not. If I am famous, that means enough people have decided that I am entertaining to be able to know me or to watch me. So it doesn't matter what I think I deserve in that situation if other people give the opportunity to me. You don't know that losing is an option. I can't read. But that's a good way to think about it, where, you know, I don't deserve anything, therefore I must work to get what I want. Nothing's going to be handed to me. If I want something, I need to go and get it. Exactly, and that's what I'm doing. Like I wouldn't be a famous streamer if I. Let's work about understanding that hoping it'll work out never works out. Exactly. So the thing, so like the shirt store that I did, where, you know, I could have planned it and I could have thought about doing it for months or years, but that's not doing it. And it would never work unless I try. And it might still not work even if I tried, but just bringing it into existence means that there's a possibility that it might work. And the same goes for the stream, I suppose, where I can't grow if I don't stream. And so here I am streaming and just hoping I grow. But I need to decide if I actually want to be genuinely serious about the stream or not. Because I'm not entirely sure what the long-term prospects are for it. I do have to think about the long term, because I generally don't think I would ever grow enough for me to stream for a couple years and then be set for life. There are a few people who have done that, but I'm not stupid enough to think that I could be one of them. Don't worry about long term. It's not worth it and anxiety inducing. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of hard not to think about it though. Don't plan away today for tomorrow. I like that. I like that concept. So that's why I'm here streaming, because I do have a lot of things I need to do, But I just sat down and I was like, I want to stream. I want to build this Lego thing. I want to chat. I want to have a conversation. And we're here. I'm building. We're having a conversation. Having a good time. And I really appreciate these moments. As far as the networking thing, I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Just grow your platform slowly, keep with your chill vibes, go out and meet new streamers. You may think with 5 viewers that someone isn't going to care about your raid. Be surprised at how many streamers like super happy to have 5 more viewers plus streamers show up. You're right. And my therapist keeps telling me that I am very good at logicking away helpful advice. And that is helpful advice. Networking is just chatting with others. I'm scared to be... And again, this is like the fear of perception of others, where it doesn't matter in the end what other people think about me. It's like I'm scared of being seen as a leech. You did streaming for 2 years? I've been streaming for you have a whole pile of people. That's the thing. I'm not good at networking. I'm very bad at it. I'm very bad at meeting new people. That is a habit I need to break. I also need to learn how to raid. There's just a button on my dashboard that I see just says raid channel. Hit me with it. We'll raid them. I will force myself to be social. Once I'm done with this bag, then I'll end the stream there, because that was the original plan. Think of the head pat. Justice TV. All right. I'm gonna see one of our good friends, Justice TV. That sounds like a plan. You've got the emotes. You've got emotes. We're gonna hit them up. We're gonna hit them with this, so they know. They know. Well, they don't know me, but they'll know. They will know. So what is Justice? Or what do they do? Yes! Let it rain! My face will blot out the sun. I will build a monument to myself and my own vanity. Exactly. It's a juice life. What if, alright, hear me out. I go into the kitchen, I get myself a juicer. Alright, I buy a juicer. We go into the kitchen and we juice random shit. We just juice something and then I drink it. And that's the stream. How unhinged is that? A+ community and C+ content. Sounds like me. It's very hard to come up with good things to talk about when you have no community. And I'm very happy you guys are here to chat and be active in the chat. Because it makes my life so fucking easier. That juice guy from QVC made a career from juicing stuff, get an affiliate link and have an ad. I must monetize every moment of my life. That is the only way to succeed. advertise and monetize every waking moment, even my sleeping moments. Stream myself sleeping. Everything is for sale, even my soul. Just started not that long ago. Alright, I probably have another maybe 15-20 minutes on this garbage in front of me. Once we're done. Justice. Gotcha. I'll let him know that you sent me over. Streams for like 4+ hours. Oof. I don't have that sort of energy yet, or that time. I would probably be able to stream for that long now that I'm no longer like in the process of literally dying. But I have other obligations I must get to. I have, jeez, it's like 60 shirt designs that I have to go through and make mock-ups today. And that takes a couple of hours to do that much. So, but that won't be too bad, and I can definitely do that while I'm at the RP event, because there's gonna be a lot of downtime. You will know when you enter the chat. Gotcha. Alright, look at that. I'm learning how to network. Biggest fear conquered in a matter of moments. Thank you, chat. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Actually, that is a question I do want to ask. Is what is everyone's biggest fears? Mortality right now? Right now? Are you scared of being sick? Or probably, I guess probably would be like scared of someone you love. Choking on your spit while you drive. Uh-oh. You're terrified of dying. I think everyone has that sort of primal fear in them. Dying unexpectedly. That makes sense. No, I spent very much into it on my own terms. You're ready for it, but you have too many cool things you want to do first. Yeah, so I'm gonna set this down for a little bit so I can talk about this. Everyone knows I was sick, like super sick, and everyone here knows that, and so I'm very comfortable talking about the fact that I was this close to actually killing myself on more than one occasion. I did have to give my guns to my mother to hide from me so that I wouldn't do anything stupid, and that was a long time ago. After my surgery, I am doing much better. Still get moments of thinking that maybe would just be better if I was dead, but those are few and far between. But with that experience that I have, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm genuinely not. But because the past, I'd say, a couple months of like all these new experiences I'm having and all these new endeavors and projects that I'm working on. Look at this little guy. He's a little hatch. I like that. all these projects and endeavors and hopeful future plans that I'm having, I'm no longer wanting to die, which is very nice. But at the same time, like, if it happens, it happens. And that's where I stand on it. It's like, I understand the fear of death, like, wholeheartedly. It is very, very understandable to be afraid of dying. But I've spent so much of my life wanting to die and pretty much expecting to die that it is no longer a fear. Yeah, I came to terms with it. Biggest fear is looking like a failure. I think that's my biggest fear right now that I'm no longer scared of dying. The ego death of failure is the next greatest thing. It was right before I joined your company, Zodi, where there was a moment where I thought I would no longer have health insurance. And my medical bills year by year were in the millions while I was super sick. And I didn't want to saddle my parents with a multi-million-dollar medical debt that would have absolutely destroyed everyone. And so when the fear that my dad might lose his job because of the strikes, I had to think seriously long and hard about whether or not it was actually a good idea for me to kill myself just so they wouldn't deal with the medical debt. And I did come to the realization that I probably would have done it. Fucking your kids up so bad they never want anything to do with me. I don't have anything to say on that because I am not a parent, but I can imagine every good parent has that fear. So because you have that fear, I think you're okay. Because I know there are some parents who don't care about their kids, and that's tragic. Or they care too much and they have a fear that their kid is going to get hurt somehow. And then they end up hurting the kid themselves, trying to protect them from the world. But it doesn't seem like you have that sort of issue. Yeah. Of course, I don't see everything, because I am sure there's plenty of stuff that you do outside of the voice chat that is a lot more personal, and no, obviously I don't need to hear every waking moment of your life, because you do have privacy. You should want privacy. You do fear looking like a failure. Same. That's the thing that has gotten to me. And that was another spur in the reason why I started the shirt store. Because if it is a failure, then that's completely on me, but no one's going to know that it's a failure. Because the only reason why it would fail is if no one even sees it. So. Hello? Oh, there it is. So I'm concentrating. minute someone comes over and needs mom's attention, I don't care what's being said, it can be repeated, kid needs my focus. You're like, obviously you don't have all of that, but the small glimpse of how I nurse my kids, aside from telling the eldest to mind his business because he's a nosy. The minute that small comes over and needs mom's attention, I don't care what's being said, it can be repeated. Yes. Yeah, and that's a sign of a good parent, where the moment your kid needs something, they have your full attention. That is... Now, obviously we can get into the weeds of like specifics, but I'm not a kid, I'm not a parent, so what do I know on that front? Everyone does things that I would disapprove of, obviously, because everyone's different. Why do I have so many fucking Discord notifications? What are you doing to me? But yeah, so like I'm going to have a lot to read, I bet. Alright, so yeah, that's my I'm pretty conservative when it comes to like most of my beliefs. So I don't generally find a lot of things particularly worthy of my approval. But that's mostly on me. Where I'd rather take things slow and cautiously than be free and carefree on things. Next Thursday will be unavailable for about 3 hours in the evening. Alright. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. For Taylor reasons. Okay, now it makes sense. You are absolutely a simp. You're Stan. It's when the Eras Tour hits Disney Plus. So I've got this thing. Thank you for the random item. I'm Robin Williams in the Red Nose movie. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, this is a wall of some kind. I'm working on it. Patch Adams, that's it. I get Paramount Plus for free because I work at Walmart now. I should probably start watching more movies. But my life is dominated by the stream. Star Trek is so good, it's on Paramount Plus. Something I'm getting a lot of benefits that don't really matter too much. Like I get 10 cents off of a gallon of gas, which I guess is a pretty good benefit, but the gas station next to my house is generally 10 cents cheaper anyway. Wonderful. I get Paramount Plus, I get free Walmart Plus, so I get like free delivery to my house. So I guess I don't have to worry about Amazon Prime. I do get 401k, and I do get stock in Walmart that I have to buy, but I think it's at a discount, which I'm definitely going to take advantage of once I have that available to me. Star Trek is so good. Is that the new movies? Or are you talking about like the original series? The new Dungeons & Dragons movie is also on Paramount Plus that I'm wanting to watch. Because at the end of the day, I'm a nerd. And I love myself in Dungeons & Dragons. The newest series. What's it called? Below Decks? It's the animated series, isn't it? Or is there a new series? Strange New Worlds and Discovery. Okay. I'll put that on my watch list. There is Below Decks too. Strange New Worlds and Discovery. Strange New Worlds was amazing. Got it. I'll watch that one first. I don't have any experience with Star Trek. I understand it, but I've never really watched it before. I will definitely watch that one. So I got more wall pieces here. That if I were to guess. It's going to go this little catty corner here. We got hooks. Alright. Good. If I ever find the time available to me that I could sit down and focus on a movie or a TV series, then I will definitely watch that one. It's going to slot in right here, just like a stick of RAM. Maybe. Come on. Something ain't right. Something seriously ain't right here. Come on. I think I had it. I think I had this piece one far over. That looks better. Okay, that's it. And now this should slot in like a RAM chip. There we are. Sucked in like a spider in front of a vacuum hose. Definitely a good new saying. Alright. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I think I have energy left in me for another bag, but I'm also open to just going to raid Justice TV. Oh, that's another big fear I have. I am terrified of spiders. Another bag! Council is chosen. Going to another bag. I need to go to the bathroom before going to another bag though, so I will be right back. Oh, we're on the back gate. Give us a little snack as well. By a little snack, I mean a single cracker. That's all my body can tolerate at a single time. Hello? No. My schizophrenia just acted up for a second there. I think my dad is actually coming home early to get off of things? I don't know. He may walk in. Another fear I have that I know Zodi knows about because I made it very, very clear to her. But I have something called emetophobia, which I get very, very anxious whenever someone talks about bodily functions that aren't regular. That rough. So, fear of spiders and emetophobia is like my worst thing. I've got some. Make sure there's no. Yeah, I've got some medication here for that. Anti-emetic, anti-nausea. It helps me for that. Yeah, I am not a fan. So I have medication for that fear. So this is we're working on walls right now. This bag should not take very long. 8, 10, and then a corner piece. All right. So we are going to be over here. I think anyway. Yeah. So I need to very carefully pick this guy up and tilt it. This is starting to get very heavy. Oh man. I'm gonna be actually terrified to pick it up once it's done. Alright. So move it over so you guys can see what's happening. Because we're gonna be working here, it seems. No, we're working here. Now that I have a picture of what's going on here. All right. Is this still playing the same song over and over again? I need another corner piece. Or be another corner piece. Here's a piece. I know Chase would be understandable on that front. Being scared of bodily functions that aren't normal. Gotta open up the bag. So we're kind of running out of steam on things to talk about. So I am open to suggestions, and I will. My girlfriend has worked in a surgical role for a while now. It's always his foot surgery, so luckily, thankfully, it's the one specific bodily too. It's shitting and throwing up that I cannot stand, especially the second one. I get gaggy super easily, so even like mentioning the word affects me pretty severely. And you saw that I had to like steel myself just to mention it. Yes. Yeah, I am the same way, but a tad bit more severe. Where it's like an actual like anxiety driver in me. And that's why I have medication for it. And that's why I don't drink. I'm not entirely sure what this is going to be. Well, obviously it's going to be a wall, I guess. But this like random green, slightly confusing to me. Put the little cap on. Perfect. I just keep knocking my head into my microphone. I'm so sorry. Well, I guess the green is a sort of indicator of how I should be putting these things on. I keep seeing like bits of movement out of the corner of my eye. I do honestly think my schizophrenia is acting up today. Just a weird thing to say. Some days are worse than others. I generally find that if I have too little sleep, then the voices are a little bit louder. I actually heard my name being called out as I was leaving work yesterday. That I stopped and turned in the middle of the aisle and realized that no one said my name. Don't tell anyone. It'll be our little secret that I don't have a solid grasp on reality. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Carl. No, I said don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, yeah, it's just your imagination. It is normal for most people to have like these moments where you kind of hear something because your brain. So your brain works in that it's constantly looking for stimulation and things to relate to itself. So you could, and it's really good at picking up patterns. So you could hear something that sounds kind of like your name, and your brain just says, hey, that was your name. Yeah, like that. That's another thing. It's just like if you're thinking about it, don't even think about it, it's more subconscious than that, where it's your brain plays tricks on you quite often. So like seeing things out of the corner of your eye, hearing your name in a crowded room, stuff like that, like your brain is very good at picking that up. Like I can hear someone talking about me in a room with like 50 people on the other side of the room because I hear my name and I know they're talking about me, so I just go over and listen to them. But I'm a little bit different in the fact that I just hear like, if I don't have like audible stimulation, then I start hearing like whispering, crackling, just kind of probably the best way. It's like sort of like the whispering that you would hear in a TV show where it's like great's evil, and so it's just like a bunch of like weird sounds of like I just hear that. If you hear your name being called out by a familiar voice, do not reply. That's a TISM feature? Oh my god, I have a superpower! I have everything laid out here. Okay. That's what we were talking about earlier, Carl. Everyone here is autistic. Except for Kaylor, who also may be autistic according to Chase. I have to unplug my VR base stations because I hear them so loudly that they actually hurt my head whenever I'm not using them. It's just the high-pitched whine just like bores into my head, and it's a nightmare. Can't stand going to the building that has fluorescent lights. Right. I also have smell is an issue. Our hometown has a massive candle store in it, and I cannot go into that place without immediately getting a massive headache. Okay, what? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm all right. So we were having a therapy session for me. I think we're about to have a therapy session for Carl. Because I'm here as a authority figure in this present moment. I am here that I am able to officially diagnose you with autism. Congratulations, Carl, you're part of the disability team. I will get you your medically frail licensure as soon as I am able to. The great Autismo. I don't think I've ever been called that before. Suppose it's better than some other names. Yeah, that's true. I've been called the absolute worst names in existence. And Not because of my autism, but just because I was around really bad people. So, most of my... I have very thick skin. That's the one you meant. Yeah, I don't like you winking at me like that. There's no face. He's got a little hat on. Don't wink at me like that. And the little hat guy is going... Christ, where is this? It's going right here. But in what direction? I think it's this direction. Perfect. Stop. I'm banning the wink emoji. My dad is actually home. I can hear him. So I've got two arches here that I'm going to stick together using this guy, like so. It is a consistent schedule. Yes, I work. I guess I'm off Monday and Thursday. I work every other day. So my Mondays and Thursdays are hopefully going to be stream days. Hopefully. I'm not too dead tired. So on the bottoms of these, I'm gonna put... I keep smacking my head because this get out of my way. So it is very consistent, and it's good that I'm not gonna have like a full work week where I will have 2 or 3 days of work and then a day off to recuperate. I think that would be very, very healthy. And with days off during the week, I can go up. I can go and get like my doctor's appointments all finished up on those days. Not an issue. Hard time. This goes like this right here. Right. I hope. Pretty sure that's the right spot. If it's not, I've messed up seriously somewhere. Because everything so far has lined up. My lips are super dry right now. They're like peeling. It's kind of gross. More walls. 2 corners. Cut them in wall pieces. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we are. We're gonna go around this right here, it seems. So we'll start with the corner. Right here. And I guess we'll put the corner right here as well, so we got a little bit of a guideline. Perfect. No, so with my days off being Monday and Thursday, those are going to be my stream days. Hopefully, I'll be streaming around this time during those days. If my I would like to stream around this time every day, but maybe later, maybe sooner, depending on like what I have going that day. Because you know, full-time job can't really fit everything you need within the week. But yeah, so I've got Sabine working on my actual custom model in her free time, while she is off getting her own full-time jobs and stuff like that. Once I get that, I will be learning how to rig it myself, because I don't have the money to have someone rig it, and I don't think I will ever have the money because that is thousands of dollars. So on this side, I should say hundreds of dollars. But, and while I work on it rigging, and since my artist is a personal friend, then I can like go to her if I have suggestions or I need to have something edited. So I have a couple of ideas for the model that I really, really like, and I just hope that I can learn how to do it, because they're things that I've not seen anyone do with their own models, and I've done a lot of research on like models and stuff, and I am really excited to see if I can make it work. So even if I do get the model, which I have no idea when I will, because Sabine told me that she would have it done by the end of January. And here we are, a week into March, and I still don't have it. I'm not upset. I want to make that very clear. I'm not upset by that. She's had a rough go around with life throwing itself at her. So. No, that's not right. I'm gonna save this. So once I get the model, it'll probably be another month or two while I figure out how to rig it. And with the fixed income that I'm going to have, not fixed, but the actual income that I'm going to have now, I'm less worried about like the cost of the rigging software, thankfully. So maybe I'll become a VTube rigger. Who knows? Or model rigger. That'd be something. And make art come to life. 1, 2 corners. A lot of corners. 2 wall pieces. So we're coming around here now. I may have messed up. I might have messed up real bad. I didn't mess up too bad. Yeah, I didn't mess up that bad, but I did mess up a little bit. So, a couple of steps back. These pieces that I put wrong. So this piece needs to go this way. And now all these pieces. Don't do that to me. I don't like that. I'm all flustered now. How dare you? Okay, yep. We're golden now. I didn't mess up too terribly bad. Along nicely. Wonderful. And we're almost done. We're almost done for the day. Going at it for over 3 hours. Not bad. So this goes here. Here. So here we go. Wonderful. Nice riveting wall. Sure everything's in this spot. Did I just turn on the TV? Hear it? I have 92,000 channel points. I'm pretty sure you have the most. So you've been here since the beginning. Even before I met Sabin. So I would not doubt. Look at that. That's staying with the new model as well. So I think it's just too funny. random items as well. I'm hoping like bugs out or something. There we are. So wanting me to add dancing. I need to figure out how to do that. I think it's gonna have to be a animation. That I do not have the time to learn right now. Just make it spin. I don't know if that's possible. I'm sure it is. But got a nice little like rooftop right here going on. This one neat. You have 8.7k and you only just started showing up a couple months ago. It's kind of crazy. But of course, I spent a lot of time streaming over the past 4 months. And to be fair, the points, they don't really have anything worth spending on them, to be honest. Worth spending them on. I am 96 followers out of 100 that I have a little goal for. That's I don't know what I'll do once I hit that. But having 100 followers seems like a pretty good milestone. Seems like a big milestone. Even though it's a very small amount, but like an interesting statistic I've heard quite often recently is it is genuinely a big accomplishment because, you know, like with the explosion of the popularity of podcasts and like how many podcasts there are, to be in the top. So 90% of all podcasts don't make it past episode 3. And of the 10% that do make it past episode 3, 90% of those don't make it past episode 20. So to be in the top 1% of all podcasts, you just have to make it to episode 21. And streaming is the exact same way. Like, there are millions of streamers out there, but if I'm consistent, and I've been doing this for a few years, off and on of consistency, of course, but hitting 100 followers, you should look into recording audiobooks. Why do I have just like a nice voice? Maybe. I do. Wow. I've never heard that. I've actually never heard that before, that I have a nice voice. But like, so hitting 100 followers organically is a big milestone because I would say most streamers never hit this point. I would say probably, I want to say like 80% of streamers just try making money on audiobooks. I will look into that. I don't know how that would be. Voice acting would be a fun side hustle. It would be. I love voice acting. Like, I wish I was better at accents. Hey, that could be the schooling that Walmart pays for, is acting lessons. Read me a bedtime story. I will. There's the very hungry caterpillar. So I've got this little pagoda thing here that I don't know where to put. I think it goes right here. Here we are. Yo, what up, Gabe? I do stream. I would have to record that when my parents aren't home. Sorry, Carl. How's it going? This is not the right spot, surely. No, it says it is. It's just not very secure in there. Is that straight? I like straight. Is that straight? Ah, that's straight. Straight enough. Just like me. Right. How's it going, Gabe? Welcome to the stream. Gang. I'll look into that. I do enjoy just talking. But if I can get into voice acting, well, maybe not, because with the advent of AI voice work, it's almost like voice acting might become a thing of the past in the next like 5 years or so, I'd say. But it is interesting to think about. And no, voice work doesn't have to be monetary. I mean, I could just have a good time voicing in roleplay in Dungeons and Dragons. It'd be cool. It'd be really cool to be a Honkai Star Rail character, like a Genshin Impact character. I don't think I'm expressive enough for that. RPing with your voice in D&D was exhausting. That's why you play characters that don't have weird accents or don't sound too different from your own voice. Because I play a surprise, surprise, I play a haunted doll right now in my own campaign, so I sound like this all the time. This is just my normal speaking voice. And then I have voice mod that I can like change the hollowness of the voice. When is Skate Wizards? No. When is Skate Wizards? Oh no. Again, I've got like 90% of it done. I just need to not let it ruin me. This goes over here. So I just need to find a time where everyone can sit down and actually like, play a game. So you shouldn't have made an Irish character, even though you have no idea how to do the accent. I had stress learning the character voice like a month before session. Well, you'd probably just listen to a lot of those old timer. What was it, Peaky Blinders? I think Peaky Blinders would be a pretty good pickup for you to listen to. Most of that's the Yorkshire accent, but living life to the fullest. Yeah, you don't have to go like all out. You don't have to go like, oh, look at the Irish too yet. You just make it subtle. You can make it subtle and it still work. It'd still work. Alright, so we got a lot of pieces here. That guy. Okay. 3 of these. I think we are coming up to the end of the bag. Crying in Irish was hard. You can YouTube anything. How do you cry in an accent? Same way you gasp in Spanish. No, Sabine is Hispanic and she sends me a lot of Spanish memes. I suppose this is the wrong time to say that M actually speaks in a heavy Scottish accent. They gasp. French. I hate French. I actually hate French. Right. Big triangle here. Two-piece goes on like this. The other triangle goes on like so. So now I have like a half windmill. And it's not Scottish, that was a joke. that was a lie. That was a bold-faced lie. Maybe M 2.0 is. Who knows? Around like this. This goes like this. And this little car goes right here. Alright. These two go right here. Zach has a slightly Spanish accent, so he sounds like the guy who voices Puss in Boots. I think they just have a more like slight. I'm just going to assume he's Puss in Boots.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Oh, sorry. That's not where it should be. This goes right here, like so, and now this goes on top. My fingers are starting to get worn out, so it's a good thing that this is going to be the last bag. So I thought this was going to take like 2 sessions, maybe 3, but I've got 8 more bags to go. So, well, I'm building a Lego set. See this one right here. This is Himeji Castle. It is a historic landmark in Japan. Right now I think this is a wall. This is a wall. Yeah, I'm doing the Veggie Castle. No, this is Veggie Castle. I assume that's how you pronounce it. I'm not Japanese, so I don't know. It could be Himeji, but I think I was right. Yeah, so I'm building Veggie Castle. So this is on right here, and final piece like that. So I've got this wall right here that is going here. Right here? No, what? I'm confused. It's going right here. In this little hole. There we go. Is that an airplane tattoo? No. It is a It is a Carol rune from Bloodborne. It is a symbol of the moon. Because I like my astrological bodies. It's Bloodborne. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! It's... I think it lets you get more... what is it? Blood shards? Souls? Whatever the currency is in that game. You've activated my trap card. But yeah, so I've got this tattoo, and then I've got one on my shoulder that I can't really show you because I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now. No, I've got like 40 items in this list of random items, and it keeps pulling the same like 4. I'm a little bit upset. It should be completely randomized, but it really doesn't feel that way. Random does feel like a lie. But the head pat is always the head pat. There's always a meta. It's the MLG deal with it glasses, and the Santa hat, and the red Among Us imposter on the shoulder. Those are the 3. Alright, so I'm at bag 9 out of 17, page 127 out of 200 and... Jeez. I have 203 pages. Head pat does never let you down. But I'm going to call it there because we've been live for about 3.5 hours. I'm getting tired, my back is a little bit sore. So I'm going to pick this up, give you guys a little look-see of how we're doing. It looks really good. I'm super happy with it. Got this little like side pagoda thing that I'm actually in love with that. I love this. I love Legos. I'm a kid again. And we've got this little like side garden right here. It is now time for the raid. Let me put this away. Oh. So I don't drop it and break it and cry. It's a cozy raid. Alright, let me figure this out. Glad that I have patience, but... Oh, thank you for the follow. Did you like watching? It is now time for the cozy raid. Get your cozy raids out. Get it going. Let me figure out how the raiding works. 97 out of 100 followers. Alright, so pick a live channel. Is it Juice This TV? Juice This TV. Just playing Pacific Drive. This is the correct person. Yep, that's him. Alright. I will see you guys over there. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, honestly, thank you so much for stopping by and chatting. It was a good time. I had a fantastic time this afternoon. So, hit him up with the raid. I will see you guys hopefully on Monday. Bye. Or maybe, are we going live right now? Alright. Raiding. Goodbye. Raid.